Hi everyone, welcome back to my channel. Oh wow, I think it's been a minute since I've done a Victoria video. But yeah, today she gave me quite enough to make a video. So earlier today I was working, as I always am on a weekday, and I got a message from Jennifer saying, hey, come into Mandy's live. Mandy's somebody on TikTok, not the Mandy here on YouTube. She said, hey, come into Mandy's live. And I'm like, okay. So I logged out for break, went over there, and I was invited into one of the boxes. So I accepted. This was the first time I was in a box on Mandy's channel or her page. I've been in her page before a few times here and there watching her live streams, but this is the first time in a box. So we're talking about, just whatever. And all of a sudden, here comes Victoria. And she just puts right there in the chat, good morning, ladies. Like, she knew, we already knew she was there, but she knew if she just started talking that at some point something was going to happen. She even states it herself that basically we should have been removed from Mandy's live stream, basically because she's in there, whatever. So Jennifer then says, oh, look, Reaper, it's your favorite person. And the first thing out of my mouth was, I'm just going to stay here, continue eating my blow pop and not say a word. And that's what I had every intention of doing, not saying a word. Because once you talk to Victoria, it's like, it becomes the Victoria show. So I wasn't saying anything. And then somebody brought up the fact about how Itty put out pictures, whatever it was. Jennifer then stated, oh yeah, my daughter found out that since Itty put out a photo of my grandson, who is a minor, she put it out on the internet, that my daughter can now press charges, which is absolutely true, at least in South Carolina. If you send somebody anything, a photo or whatever, in private, and then they put it on the internet, and it's a minor child, absolutely you can press charges. Well, then all of a sudden there's Victoria in the chat. What are you talking about? What kind of law is this? Can you explain that law? Now, here's the thing. She's already swore up and down because she was live a couple months ago, and she was lying and talking a bunch of crap about Villian and I, and her background was a picture of her children. When I made a response video of it was her video that I made a response to. So she threw a massive tantrum saying that it was wrong and illegal for me to post anything with her kids. Well, you post your kids' pictures all over TikTok. So if it ends up getting used in a video because you made it your green screen, that's on you, not on me. I still, anyways, took it down, crossed out the kids' faces, put it back up. So when she said this, I immediately assumed that's what she was talking about because she has gone on and on for months about this. Never in a million years did I think that she was talking about Itty, since she's so far up Itty's ass. So that's what she was talking about. Well, Itty put my kids' pictures out there too. Again, and I said it straight out. Victoria, stop acting like the victim. You post your kids' pictures all over social media. So if Itty posted your kids' pictures, there's nothing you can do about it. It's not illegal and you can't press charges. Well, of course, giving her common sense, she just starts running at the mouth and doesn't know when to shut the fuck up, which is what happened. Now, from what I understand, Mandy has told her before that she will be tolerated on the page and during lives, but she needed to behave as an adult, which we all know Victoria cannot do. Today, I guess she was given numerous warnings about her behavior in the chat. She was muted after going after, not even attacking, just going after me and Jennifer. She was muted. Then she put out my full name in the chat, and one of the mods blocked her. Now, even I said, I don't care if she uses my first name. Like, everybody pretty much knows my name and phone number by now. They know my phone number because Itty doxed it. So As soon as that person blocked her, she immediately went live, and oh my God, the crying toddler tantrum of the century, at least for now, because once Villian's video comes out about Victoria, then we're going to see what a real toddler looks like when she's supposed to be an adult. Anyways, you'll see this all, you'll hear it all. So I'm just going to shut my pie hole and get on with this video.
And everybody's asking me where my kids are. What is this? Where's the fuck's your husband at, bitch?
You'll also notice that she lies a lot about what was said and what happened in there. The whole reason why she was asked where her kids are is because she herself first said, "Where's your husband at?" So then, yes, the response by everybody at that point was, "Well, where's your kids?" You know, in CPS custody for the last 3 years, because the state of Kentucky knows that they have to protect her children from her.
I am so fucking tired of people acting like Eddie did something to everybody else, but not Victoria.
That's because Eddie didn't do anything to you. Because your kid's photo was meshed in with every other person's kid's photos when she put that video out. You're literally going to claim you're part of this. I don't recall Eddie lying to you, trying to sabotage one of your videos. I don't remember Eddie befriending you and then completely backstabbing you. No, what I recall is you're still as far up in Eddie's ass as you could possibly get without coming out through her throat.
Oh, they shared this person's kids. But not Victoria, because remember, Victoria's not a people.
Again, you share your own children's photos all over TikTok constantly. So why are you trying to insert yourself into something that had nothing to do with you yet again? Are you seriously this jealous that other people got completely blindsided by Eddie? Like, why do you have to be a part of anything? This had nothing to do with you. The Eddie thing had nothing to do with you. So you're crying over that? You're crying over the fact that you weren't part of that issue, that problem. Oh my God. Victoria is the textbook definition of self-absorbed.
And I was already scheduled to go fucking live, you dumb cunt.
Oh, we know you were scheduled to go live so you can do a Q&A. I mean a Q&L. A Q&L is the same thing as a question and answer session, although for Victoria, aka Vic Lies a Lot, it's actually a question and lies because she's never going to answer your questions with the truth.
Victoria being in the chat saying it was a safe place, she was getting attacked.
I was.
You can drop me if you need the box. That's fine. No, it's like you were there when I room. So let me get this straight.
Shut the fuck up, Jennifer. Don't nobody fucking care about your dumb ass. Your own friend said the exact same thing that you got pissed off about, dude. Oh, God.
Victoria goes after Reaper? Yeah, that didn't make sense. But then she said, "Oh, try to make the law doesn't apply to her." Well, the law doesn't apply.
No, you asked about my kids, and they even said no kids. None.
Nope. Again, you're lying. What I stated to you was that law does not apply to you. Those are the exact words that I used. Is that law does not apply to you. Period. You're the one who decided to be a dumbass and in the chat go, "Where's your husband?" So the rest of everybody else, not just me, but everybody else started jumping at you. "Where's your kids?" So it's like, Victoria, you can dish shit, but you just can't take it. You are way too sensitive, not only for the internet, but life itself.
Someone asked about it being a safe place for Victoria. When Jenna and I first started our live, we said
Except for Victoria.
It would just be a space for everything. We didn't want to say.
I'm about to lose my fucking shit is what's going on.
It just reminded me.
I am so goddamn tired. They want so badly for me not to have a place because just like the messages I read earlier, they want so badly to see me fail and to see me odd that they don't fucking care. I have been in those lives every fucking day. Jen the trucker literally just said, somebody said something about Melita in the comments. And Jen said, just to be honest, not any of us had anything to do with Melita or the people in Melita's box. Who's in your box? Two of Melita's people because they don't have Melita now.
Again, I was summoned to that live stream and invited into a box for the first time. Had nothing to do with you. I don't think about you like you think about me and my husband constantly. And Villian, you think about her a little too much too. So none of this had anything to do with you. None of it. Until you decided to come in and start shit because you saw that, well, Jennifer and I were in a box.
As our mods, we know that, so that's why we don't do anything about it until there's an issue. Yeah, when there comes an issue, shut up.
Exactly.
Right. Yeah, tons of warnings. She had plenty of warnings, so this is, we're done with the warning.
I'll be right back. I gotta restart my live because I'm getting reported because, dumb cunts can say what they want.
Oh, so you're going to restart the minute Mandy states that you were given multiple warnings to behave as an adult and you chose not to behave as an adult and that was the reason for you being blocked? So you wanted to ignore what she said right there and then quickly say that you have to restart your live. I'm going to tell you right now, none of us were reporting your live. I really don't give a shit to report any of your lives. But yeah, you just had to say that, didn't you? While you were in fact reporting Mandy's live and personally reporting Jennifer for bullying harassment. And that's why she ended up with a strike. Thankfully, she won that appeal.
So if she would have just came in here and been quiet. Right.
Be quiet and not.
Correct. She could have told her that. But yeah.
I'm so done. I'm just so fucking done with this. Goddamn. Victoria didn't. I'm not even. Goddamn. Look, I'm watching from the outside. I'm not in there. I'm not reporting shit. I can't report shit.
Hey, Einstein, even if you're on the outside in the hallway of a live, you can still report it. And even you know that because you were in fact reporting it. As a matter of fact, you were texting people and telling them to go and screenshot the chat and everything that was being said in it. You might want to not lie about things that you do that people have actual proof of.
347 people they could tap. Oh my god, why is that out loud? Why is there so many people? Sorry, Mandy. Very bad names in here, honey. Yeah. Mandy, I'm going to step out for a minute and take care of something that I can't do while I'm in the box. That's the thing, you know what I'm gonna do, but we got you. Eaters. We got it. Victoria's Q&L.
And see, they're making fun of me again for nothing.
No, nobody was making fun of you. We were pointing out the fact that you went live early because you already had a Q&L scheduled to go live. That's all that was said. But of course, you have to twist it so that you can be the poor wounded victim, right, Victoria? You started all this on your own. You brought this on yourself. You obviously felt like you weren't getting enough attention lately because all the attention was on Melita and Kim and Lisa and not on poor little Victoria. So she had to create something just so the attention could be on her. You're welcome. The attention is on you.
I don't fucking understand this stupid bitch. I don't. Anytime I have fucking support, every fucking time. This is exactly what they do.
Show me where I've ever done this. Okay. I didn't go in there with the intention of doing anything towards you. Actually, you were not even being spoken about until you came in there causing shit. That's when you started getting spoken about. I never said a thing. I don't give a shit where you hang out on TikTok. I don't care what groups you go into. It doesn't matter to me. I have never gone into any one of those groups and purposely pushed you out like you are trying to claim we have done here, because that's not what happened. But let me ask you this for a second, Victoria. Why in the hell do you think you have any right to have a safe place? Okay. You know who did deserve a safe place? Your children. You took that away from them when you abused them, when you allowed your husband to abuse them. You took their safe space away from them, to the point where the state of Kentucky has had to protect your own children from you for the last 3 fucking years. Oh, but you don't want to tell the truth about that to your followers, do you, Victoria? No, you just want to keep lying and claim that there's a gag order, and that's why you can't talk about anything with the child abuse, which is a lie. There is no gag order. Never was a gag order. That case was closed because you took an Alfred plea. Can't have a gag order on something that's closed, Victoria.
Jennifer and fucking Reaper, because I said Tara instead of Reaper, because not everybody fucking knows the bitch that pretends to be married to a murderer. His name is it's Tara.
See, you're lying again. That is not what caused all of this. You caused all of this way before you decided to put my name in that chat. Way before. So no, it didn't start with just because you put my name in the chat. But you don't want your followers to know that, do you? You don't want them to know the actual truth of what happened and that you were the creator of all of the problems, which is normal. And let me ask everybody this. Okay, so if I were to lie about being married to somebody, if anybody was going to lie about being married to somebody, why would you choose to lie about a marriage with a man who's in prison for murder? Why? Why would that be the person that anyone would want to lie about being married to? I don't know. I really don't know. She's just so pissed off, like so many others. They're so pissed off that they cannot get their hands on our marriage certificate. And we did it that way on purpose because we knew it would piss them off. And I'm telling you, when she acts like this, we laugh our asses off, because it's exactly why we decided to file confidentially. We decided to have one thing to ourselves that was private, and we knew it would piss them off. And well, Victoria proves it every time she talks about it. Hey, Victoria, you're constantly demanding that I prove my marriage certificate. Prove the court order, the judge's order, that you're on a gag order. You can't, can you? No, you won't. It's just like when you tried lying to everybody, claiming that I'm still married to my ex-husband, and I had to pull out my divorce record and show it. Like, he just won't stop lying.
Did she really say she got peace girl? Yeah, my whole year, I guess. So really quick, I can't.
They're over there fucking.
Here's my recommendation, and you guys can take it however you want. I love all of your face there, but she is on live right now, crying like a baby. Sympathy and pity, saying, listening to this live, saying that y'all are making fun of her. I would completely wipe her out of the topic of conversation. Oh yeah. So that she can't get the views off of your guys'.
We were talking about periods. Yeah.
Can I tell y'all a joke again?
Yeah, they weren't making fun of me, right? Q and O, right? Q and Y, right? Reaper. No, Reaper was making fun of me. Jen was making fun of me. Y'all can go over there and say whatever the fuck you want to. That is not what was going on, and I can post proof of it.
Okay, so as you can tell, where somebody just said to Raggedy, they're talking about periods. That is the absolute truth. I think we spent a total of 3.5 minutes talking about Victoria once she was blocked. After that, we went into so many different topics that my head was spinning. But it wasn't about Victoria. But Victoria is still sitting here claiming we're still talking about her. And no, myself nor Jennifer was making fun of her. It's also not a Q&O or a Q&Y. It's called a Q&A, but for you, again, I will state this, it's technically a Q&L, which stands for question and lies. Which is not making fun of you, it's stating a fact that any question you are asked, you're going to just lie about anyways.
Happy I get to meet Mandy. Yeah. Mandy,
Yeah, because they don't go over there every fucking day like I do. Shut up. No.
Oh, so in other words, because you go into somebody's lives, none of us are allowed to be in there. Did you not know that Mandy wanted to meet me? And that I had been wanting to meet Mandy, and we actually got to meet? It had nothing to do with you. I don't think about you as much as you think about me. I don't give two shits about you more than you give two shits about me. Okay? That's just the bottom line of it. The only time I think about you is when somebody sends me some live stream or a clip or whatever it is that you're talking shit about, which is basically every single day, because that's all you talk about is Villian, myself, and my husband. So again, none of this had anything to do with you. You had to make it about you.
But they successfully taken yet another group.
Actually, you guys want to know the truth about this, group in Victoria? Well, these people that are part of that group that Victoria, was in their live every single day, actually went to Villian and asked a few questions about things that are being told about Victoria that are factual. Villian then provided the proof of what is being said. This was a week ago. They had already made up their minds about Victoria because of said proof that they were shown. They went to Villian. Villian did not go to them. They were already done with Victoria as of a week ago. Victoria just made it easy for them to finally get rid of her.
is Jen gonna go live?
Every fucking time, bro. I literally said good morning. Good morning. Good morning. That's all I fucking said was good morning.
Yeah, that's not what started the issue there, Victoria. You said a hell of a lot more than just good morning. I know you don't want to tell the truth about that. You're just going to continue to say, all I said was good morning. That's all I said was good morning. That's not all you said, Victoria. You know that. I know that. Everybody that was in that live stream, all 300 and something people, know that.
From my words. If you don't want her in your live stream, yeah.
My account's already blocked, Mandy. Thank you. I hope you feel fucking amazing doing exactly what you told me you didn't want to do. I don't fucking care about a damn violation.
That's weird. I blocked somebody that was saying some crazy stuff earlier, but it wasn't her.
I got blocked.
Jen took care of it, Randy.
I'm so fucking done. And I went live just to stream them, right? Because I wasn't already supposed to be live. Stupid bitch. I swear to God.
Yes, Victoria, that's exactly what you did. You didn't wait until you're scheduled live to go live. You got blocked, and then not even 60 seconds or 30 seconds later, you're live acting like this. I mean, call me crazy, but that's exactly what happened. So, I don't know. It's Victoria. What can I say?
Y'all want to know why so many motherfuckers relapse? It's because of this.
And you have been saying that ever since Villian and I both have started covering you. You have to be sober to relapse, Victoria. Just some FYI there. You have to be sober to actually relapse. Now, do I think you're relapsed into your DOC of choice? No, I don't. You decided to take stuff that's legal and sold in a gas station and abuse that instead. However, you have been trying to set up a reason for you relapsing to your DOC since, like I said, Villian and I started covering you. Because you're trying to find an excuse to use when you do relapse to your DOC. You can't blame us. You can't blame us at all. If you are that weak to relapse on your DOC, then you shouldn't be on social media at all. Because it's not just me and Villian that's talking and putting out the proof and the truth about you. There are so many people putting out the truth about you, but you only focus on me and Villian. That's funny. I still trying to figure that one out, but yeah. There's so many people putting out the proof against you, and you focus on just us. But guess what? If you relapse into your DOC, that's all on you. Stop trying to build an excuse for a relapse to that. Because, sorry, again, to fully relapse, you have to be sober.
Because hateful ass cunts like that want to completely isolate somebody.
I'm going to say it again. No one was trying to isolate you. Your behavior and your actions created what happened today. Not me, not Jennifer, not Villian, not anybody else. You are the sole person that created all of that. Your behavior.
Jen blocked me, and it blocks me from your account. I have 5 accounts actually. I fucking hate this so goddamn bad.
Well, I mean, if you hate this so bad, there is an easy remedy to it, Victoria. Change your behavior. Change the way you act, you behave, everything. Change it. And maybe you'll be more likable. Because nobody likes you because of the things you do and the way you behave. That's why.
I'm tired of just getting attacked and being expected to sit there and shut up, as she just said. I'm fucking tired of it.
Again, you do it to yourself. They didn't mean you had to shut up and just sit there and not ever say a word. What they meant was don't start drama. Don't start a problem, which you cannot seem to not do. Because if Victoria is not getting attention, Victoria is going to create a reason to get attention. And that's what she was doing. She's so jealous that Melita's getting attention. She's so jealous that Kim's getting attention. She's so jealous that Lisa's getting attention. She was jealous over Itty getting attention. None of these people get attention for the good reason, for any good reasons. But Victoria has to be the center of attention at all times. And if she's not, she's going to somehow make herself be that center of attention.
Shut up. Thank you to whoever just blocked that person.
Yeah, I got an order the other day through Amazon, and I had a whole bunch of bags and boxes.
I fucking hate these people. I swear to God. Shut up! I'm not going anywhere. I'm not going anywhere. I had a place that I was literally going every day. They have to boo-hoo cry because they were wrong about somebody. Imagine that. People that say they never say anything without a receipt were wrong about something, right? Anyway, so then they went over there. I said good morning, and 5 people asked me why I was there.
What are you going on about? We were talking about Amazon packages and you start wigging the fuck out again. Like, I don't get it. I just don't get it. And are you assuming that we were wrong about Melita? Because there's like 15 people's worth of proof. So I'm not sure what you're talking about. Oh, because you're not included in this? Is that what it is? Are you upset and sad because you're not included in this? Oh, for fuck's sakes. Oh, wow. I am not even dealing with the Melita thing. I'm staying out of it. I can't deal with the Melita thing right now.
Wendy said that. She's over there calling, see you next Tuesday. What the hell? And she's still treating us.
Oh my fucking God. See this? Do you see how people just try to go start shit? I didn't call them. I called Reaper a cunt.
No, you called all of us cunts. And that's okay. Like, I've been called much worse. Trust me. You couldn't come up with anything better than cunt or dumbass or stupid ass, which is what you call everybody who disagrees with you, because your severely low intelligence level will not allow you to come up with anything better. I mean, I sure as hell am not going to throw a fit because Victoria called me a cunt. I mean, I guess I could go live for 6 hours and do nothing but cry and scream at my phone like Victoria did today. But I'm more adult than that.
Oh my God. Do you hear this? Do y'all fucking...
Yeah, we can hear it. We're talking about stuffing. Thanksgiving stuffing. I mean, what are you listening to? I don't understand what you're listening on. How is it so bad that we're talking about bubble wrap and stuffing and cats? I don't know. Or were you just mad because we weren't speaking about you anymore, Victoria? Is that what the real reason was? You're just mad because we were no longer speaking about you? Yeah, that's what it was.
Stuffing is supposed to be full.
I said good morning. Good morning is what I said. I don't know. Villian's not... Well, I don't know if she's over there now, but Raggedy went in there. Reaper's in there. Jen's in there. All the people that don't fuck... Terry even went in there.
Wait, Terry was in there? I know I was in the box all that time. I don't recall Terry coming up in a box. Unless she was in the chat, and I don't really pay attention to the chat all that much. That's why I'm a horrible moderator, and I've told people time and time again, stop making me a mod. I never pay attention to the chat. So, I don't know. And again, Victoria, I was invited. I wasn't even on TikTok, and I was given an invite to join the live stream.
They do everything in their power. Every time I find a group that I can actually be a part of, this is exactly what they fucking do.
Prove it, Victoria. Prove that this is what we do every time you find a group that you are capable of gaslighting, manipulating, and lying to until they give you a safe space. I mean, again, you clearly are not aware that Mandy and them found out the truth about you a week ago. So today really didn't have anything to do with me or Jennifer. It had to do with you, your lies, your behavior, your actions. That's what it technically had to do with. I don't follow you around. I didn't even know that you were in Mandy's lives every single time she went live. Like, that's how much I don't pay attention to you. I had no clue that that's where you went to find comfort and safe space because I mean, I sure as hell am not going to go on the internet to find a safe space, but that's what Victoria does. But I didn't even know she went in there because I don't pay attention to what she does. Not like she pays attention to me and Villain.
No, because people are just going to go over there and lie. I want to hear the lies. I'm not turning it off.
Okay, so tell us that you are mentally 2 years old without actually telling us you are mentally 2 years old. Are you serious? What lies? We're not even talking about you. We are not talking about you. We weren't speaking about her at all anymore. Even the people in the chat were no longer speaking about her. She just had to keep watching and listening. She had to, so that she could keep up this victim persona. At the moment, she had to keep listening to it. That's the whole reason she still had it open.
I know. I hate that so much. I really liked Mandy and Jen. I don't know why I feel like this. Damn it.
Well, when you really like people, you don't lie to them the way you do. You don't gaslight and manipulate them the way that you do. You literally tell everyone in your followers, in your live streams, people that you go to find a safe space with, you literally lie to them and tell them that all the information and evidence that Villain and I are putting out is nothing but lies, which you can clearly see is the truth that we have put out. And then when they get curious enough and go to Villain and ask, can we see the proof to the A, B, C, and D that you guys have stated? And Villain shows the proof. And at that point, they realize what a piece of shit you are. That's your fault, not our fault.
Can you believe that Bill will actually reach out to people like Lisa and Lori? But fuck Victoria, right? Because Victoria's not an active addiction and I'm not fucking content, I guess.
What? Can somebody explain that to me? Is she crying because she's not good enough content for us? I mean, that's what I heard, that Lisa and Lori are better content than she is, and poor Victoria for that. Oh my God. Don't worry, Victoria. You are as bad, if not worse, than Lisa, and you are absolutely as bad as Lori. Like, she's mad because we don't do enough content on her. Like, do you really want that? Because the attention you gain from any content that Villain and I do on you is not good attention. But then again, I guess bad attention is as good as good attention. As long as she's getting attention, I guess she's happy. But who sits there and cries over not being good enough content? Is that why you do this? Is that why you behave in such a vile manner? Because you're hoping to become content? I don't know. Like, you don't have to try, Victoria. None of us told you to abuse your children 3 years ago. Nobody told you to live in a junkyard state in your home. Nobody told you to do all the vile, disgusting things that you have done. I mean, at least I know that none of us told you to coach one of your younger children into telling CPS that one of your older children sexually abused them just because you wanted to take revenge on that older child because that older child called CPS on you. I mean, I don't remember us telling you to do that so that you could be content. This was all done on your own. Like, she's jealous if somebody else is getting attention and not her. But then she's pissed off if she does become content. You can't have it both ways, Victoria. I mean, most self-absorbed human ever.
I don't trust anybody either. I know. And I hate it every fucking time. Damn it!
And you can sit there and whine and cry about not trusting people. That's totally fine. But the issue here is that people that you get close to and who become friends with you find out fairly quickly that you are the most untrustworthy person they've ever come in contact with.
It is. My cats love it. I've been to last December. I worked in receiving, so I had plenty of bubble wrap. Oh wow, that's fun. I found a whole roll.
Every time I go into a live, there's at least 3 crybabies, toddlers, that go, Victoria's in here, Victoria's in here, and every fucking time until today. Every time until today, when Reaper and Jen are in there, the only time I've ever seen either one of those bitches in there, they're always told, don't be mean.
Energy to be angry with people.
I mean, considering how this entire live stream is going with you, you don't have much room to call anybody else crybaby bitches. And I don't know who the hell she's talking about. She has made so many enemies on TikTok that anybody could be warning people that Victoria's in there. Because it's sad to say for any human being, but way more people dislike her than they actually like her. And so it's not surprising when stuff like that happens. This is the first time I've actually been in, again, Mandy's live in a box. So, like, I don't, none of this was planned. I don't plan to go around and stalk her and bully her. Like, she's the one that follows me all over TikTok and YouTube, and I just ignore it. I didn't know she was going to come in there, but she had to bring herself in.
You talk shit about me on a daily basis. Are you goddamn serious? I don't have the energy to hate anybody. Reaper!
Actually, no, I don't talk about you every single day. I make a video about you every now and then when you act stupid like you did today. That's about it. Or I make a TikTok video here and like or clip here and there. Definitely not every single day. I prefer to spend my days not having to look at your face or hear your voice. Unfortunately, you do stupid shit like this and it's brought to my attention. As far as hating you, I didn't lie about that. It takes too much energy to hate somebody. And to hate somebody, that means you have put in energy to have liked them at some point. And Victoria, I've never liked you.
How do people have so many accounts? You can have as many accounts as you have email addresses. I have one.
Why did you go in there if they were in the boxes? Because I go in there every fucking day. Every day I go in there. This is the first time they have ever been in there.
And that's totally fine. I think I've proven numerous times that I can be in the same live with you and ignore you. Because I have done that. But you came in there with the intention to start problems. And I say this because, well, that's exactly what you did. What you didn't know is that Mandy and them were already, I guess, looking for a reason to get rid of you. And you just made it easy for them to do that. Because you could not behave like an adult, as usual.
And the only reason, I know, baby, the only reason that they're in there right now is because of Melita, and Jen has to be like, oh, poor me. Melita hurt me. No one told Jen to get off live when she was crying on live the other day because Melita hurt her.
Well, actually, my being in the box in that live had absolutely nothing to do with Melita. It had nothing to do with you. It had nothing to do with anybody other than the fact that I was invited to join the live stream and take a box. So I said, okay. I've been wanting to meet Mandy anyways, so it was a perfect chance to do so. Again, the world does not revolve around you, Victoria. Um, Jen has every right. Jennifer, sorry. Her name is Jennifer, not Jen. She has every right to be hurt by what Melita did. She was Melita's sponsor. For them out was a huge slap in the face to Jennifer. Like I said, at the moment, I'm staying out of it. I've seen all the evidence that's been brought forth, but like I still haven't even spoken to Melita to get her side of anything. So I'm staying out of that as of now. So for her to say, "Oh, they're only in there because of Melita," no, had not. I was not in there because of Melita. I don't know why Jennifer was in there. That's for Jennifer to tell. But yeah, I was just invited, and I was about to go on break, so I was like, "All right, hell, let me go in and say hi."
By not lying, but just not confirming that she was receiving money. It's weird.
Well, see, all of that has been confirmed. You just wouldn't know that, Victoria, because this has nothing to do with you. So I love seeing that you're trying to insert yourself into something again that has nothing to do with you. But yeah, all of that's been confirmed. It's just none of your business.
It's weird.
Nah, technically, what's weird is you thinking that you are privy to any of the information. You weren't part of that group. You weren't part of the friend circle, nothing like that. You weren't part of any of it. So why do you think that you should know any of the facts behind what's going on? It's just like with the situation and me and the video. You insert yourself in places that you don't belong. Why? So that you can create drama, turn around, go on your page, do a live, cry, throw a tantrum, and get attention.
I only have time to make friends with people. I know. Yes, Lolly. It's not that they did anything except for Jen blocked me because I said Tara instead of Reaper, and Jennifer's like, oh no, she said Reaper's real name. And then Reaper goes, everybody knows my name and my phone number. Yeah, because the bitch got enough money to change her phone number because it was docked, so she bought a laptop and then said she wasn't worried about changing her number. She just has a stalker that calls her all hours of the night and day, but she didn't need to change it.
I love the fact that you don't seem to care that my phone number was doxxed by Itty, which is not surprising since you're so far up Itty's ass that you can smell what she ate for dinner an hour ago. I never once said I was going to change my phone number, never asked for anybody's help to change my phone number. When I was in Jennifer's live, when Itty doxed my phone number, the heathen Mimi came in and said, hey, I know how to get your number changed if you need it. I will even gladly pay for it because that was wrong. And I told her flat out, no, I didn't need any money to change my number and I wasn't planning to change my phone number. Victoria here is the one that started a rumor that Jennifer held a fundraiser for me to get money to change my phone number, and that I took said money and bought a laptop instead. First of all, it's $30 for me to change my phone number. I sure as hell don't need to do a fundraiser or dry beg or go behind the scenes and beg all of my followers for money. That's you, Victoria, not me. I can afford the $30 if I really wanted to change my number. Do you know why? Because I have that thing that you're afraid of. A job. Okay. I work 40 hours a week. I know you don't know what that's like, but you generally do a job for a company and then they pay you for said job. My laptop cost me roughly 520 something because of tax and all that stuff. I certainly would not have done a fundraiser for $30 and asked for 500 and then taken that and bought a laptop. And by God, if Jennifer did a fundraiser for me and raised over $500, she didn't give none of that money to me. And as far as I know, she doesn't have $500 to just throw around. So again, Victoria putting her nose in this shit it doesn't belong, and then making false statements and rumors because she just can't stand the fact that people like me. Like, it literally kills her that people like me, that more people like me and more people dislike her. She can't stand it. So she has to make up these lies and these rumors and spread them around. No, Victoria, I bought my laptop with my paycheck. Technically, I paid half with my job's paycheck and I paid for half of it with my YouTube pay. So either way, it was me doing work and getting paid for said work. I'm not you, Victoria. Everything I own, I worked for and I paid for myself. Unlike you, everything you have, you've gotten, well, mainly from begging for it, throwing it on a wish list, and, well, begging for people to get you stuff off your wish list, or just making up bullshit sob stories and getting people to send you money behind the scenes. Um, Trust me, Victoria, when I say it's way more prideful to work for the things that you own than it is to beg for those things and have somebody else buy them for you. You wouldn't know what that's like, would you? Damn, that's a shame. By the way, Victoria, if you're going to make allegations like this, where's the proof? Show me the proof that we did a fundraiser to have my phone number changed and that I used that money to buy a laptop. Please, by all means, you do claim that you put out the proof on everything, yet you haven't put out a damn piece of evidence on me or Villian that you have stated, especially on this. So please show me the proof where that happened. You can't, can you? I didn't think so.
I don't know. Oh, Jen's the one that asked for permission. No, not the Chevy person. No, Jen the trucker asked for permission to block me from Mandy's lot. Oh shit, I just accidentally added this stupid. No, get them out of my box, y'all. I don't know how the fuck to get the person out of my box. Wait, god dang it. One of my girls delete it. Somebody fix it. Decline. Go away. I don't want you in here. I'm sorry. Go. Somebody fix it, y'all. It's not funny. Thank you. My husband's about to be so mad at me. I'm crying. Clean what? What helps? Stupid bitch.
Aw, poor Victoria. She wasn't getting the support she was expecting, but she's getting the attention she was seeking.
Okay. Don't you fucking lie to me.
Obviously. What is that? What is that you sent me? Oh. No, I'm sorry. I really wanted to believe I had a safe space, but you did tell me.
What happened?
Nothing. I'm just upset. I'm sorry.
Yes, she in fact called her husband, who is at work, because he works part-time, at least one of them works, to do this and to get him into her live stream as a mod. The man is working and she's making him do this. Like, this is crazy. Yes, so as usual, she's on the phone instead of paying attention to her chat. And I'm cutting that out. It's just pathetic. Her sitting there crying hysterically to her husband, wanting him to come into the live stream and have her back because she's not woman enough to deal with shit on her own. You know, the shit that she created and started on her own. It's just sad. It's absolutely just sad. And then he's sitting there coddling her because, you know, that's what people in Stockholm Syndrome usually. Yeah, it's just pathetic. Like, this went on for, oh wow, a good 10 minutes maybe? I don't know. It was probably 10 minutes.
Y'all can be all you people that are saying it's stupid that I'm crying over internet stuff. I'm so sorry for y'all that I am a different type of on the internet than you are. Like, that's just me. I'm sorry. I really liked Mandy. I developed a relationship with Mandy out, like, not just in live before she was even going live. And I called somebody by their right name to tell them I was not speaking to them because they've got to make every fucking thing that Victoria says about them. Jen said that she found out her daughter could press charges on Itty because she showed her grandkids on a public platform. And I said, "Oh, really? What law is that?" Because she's the one that sent the fucking picture to Itty. Actually, a group chat. But whatever. And I said, because as you know, mine were shared too. And then Reaper was like, "She's talking about me." No, I wasn't. Itty posted my children, not Reaper. I was not speaking to Reaper, but of course, every time I say anything about anything, I want her husband and I'm talking about her because I'm the one that makes everything about me, right?
Okay, Vic lies a lot. Let's recap this since you don't know how to tell the truth. You never once in the chat said, "Is that true?" Because Itty put my kid's picture out too. No, that's not what you said. You said, "Oh, really? Tell me, tell me about that law." The only reason why it was brought up about me was because you went on and on for months because I did a response video to you talking shit about Villian and I. And while you were talking shit, you had your kid's picture right behind you as your green screen. And then you threw a massive fit because my response video showed it. Well, no shit, it showed it because the response video was of you and of your video. You post your kids all over the internet. So for you to even try and find out about the law is completely dumb because it had nothing to do with where Jennifer's daughter is sitting at. You don't even compare. Not even close. As usual, you took something about somebody else and tried to make yourself the victim. As usual. No one gives a shit. Again, you post your kids all over the fucking internet. So if somebody else puts your kid's picture out, the same one that you've posted 100 times, there ain't shit you can do about it. And the only one you can blame for that is yourself because you're the one that put that picture out there over and over and over and over. You just have to be a part of everything, don't you? Itty and I and Jennifer, we have a blow up. But oh no, it can't just be them. Victoria has to find a way to be relevant in that situation when you had nothing to do with that situation. Well, except for the fact that you lied and sent that lie to Eddie so that Eddie will tell me what to state that lie in my video, even though I didn't know it was a lie until I found out it came from you. Like, you purposely insert your shit someplace you don't belong. Something's going on with Melita. Victoria's not involved in this, but Victoria has to find a way to be involved in this. Something blows up with Eddie. She has to find a way to be a part of it. Victoria, you create enough bullshit for yourself that you don't need to be involved in anything else outside of the bullshit you create for yourself. And I'll say it again because everybody fucking agrees with me on this because they've all seen your behavior on it. Yes, you talk about my husband more than you spend time with your own husband. I spend more time with my husband who's locked up than you spend with your own husband who's at home with you. That's an absolute fucking fact.
Imagine crazy how that fucking happens. Fucking idiot, I swear to God. I don't know who you are. Are you Stoner Boner? I love you too, baby. I just can't fucking stand this shit, y'all. I'm sorry, I cannot stand it.
You can't stand it, but you keep doing this to yourself. You keep creating drama for yourself. And then you turn around, go live, cry like a fucking toddler, and I can't stand it, y'all. I can't stand it. But you do it to yourself.
Alright, I'm gonna get off here. I'm gonna jump in your life, okay?
Okay, there's a bunch of people in here. I'll make you a mug when you come in. I love you.
Alright, I love you too, beautiful.
Baby.
Bye, honey bunny.
I don't know. What is today, y'all? It's today Thursday. Wednesday.
Down, so it's not so orange or yellow. Oh yeah, my mom's a hairdresser. I remember her saying that.
And she goes right back to listening to the live. Nobody's been talking about Victoria. We've been talking about all kinds of other shit. But she wants to sit there and listen to the live so she can continue to cry and beg for attention.
What is today? Today's Wednesday. So, it is your scheduled day to work, right, honey? I can't remember. I think it is. I'm sorry, y'all. I just hate this so much. I just hate that people let these people do that. Like, they allow people like Jen and Reaper and Villian, to, like, push other people away from me for no fucking reason. Like, I didn't do anything.
And who exactly has done that? Who has allowed us to push you away from people? Because the last I remember, I've never tried to push people away from you. I've never told people not to follow you. I've never told people not to be in your live streams. You've done nothing, really, Victoria? So we don't want to talk about the fact that you have scammed your followers out of $15,000 plus. Okay. We want to talk about the fact that you keep lying about the child abuse you inflicted on your children, or that you are deflecting and ignoring it when it's brought up that you allowed your husband to abuse your children while you sat and watched him do it. Or how about that you you used your child's name and date of birth while getting arrested, and you deny it, yet there's police reports showing it. You were arrested for it. You were charged with it. But yet, it didn't happen, did it? I mean, there's so many vile things that you have done that the list is so long. Stealing money from a child's fundraiser who passed away. A fundraiser that you had, again, no business being a part of. You took it upon yourself to do a fundraiser for somebody's deceased child that you didn't even know, but you saw it as a monetary gain, an opportunity to make money for yourself. So you did it. And then you got caught. And then you keep denying the fact that you got caught, even though all the evidence has put out against you. And you say you didn't do anything. See, people eventually find out. Mandy and Jen found out last week everything about you. And you're still going to sit there and deflect and blame everybody else.
And I said, good morning, got attacked. She said the thing about the kids. I said, what law is that? And then Reaper, Tara, sorry, your name is Tara, said, started asking me where my kids were.
I can't help but laugh. It's stupid. Oh, first of all, she came in and said good morning, but still nobody attacked her. Nobody attacked her. And again, you brought up my husband before anybody asked you where your kids were. Stop lying to your followers. Just stop. Because there's so many people that witnessed what really happened. Even though you want to keep lying about it and twisting it. There's over 300 people that saw what happened. And it sure as hell didn't go the way you are describing it right there. Not even a little bit. And again, people know my name. I don't know why you keep yelling it like that. Please stop. Just stop obsessing over me and my husband. Stop obsessing over Villian. It's disturbing. It's horribly disturbing and gross. At this point, I almost feel like a protection order is needed because of the shit she has been doing and the stuff she's been saying. You'll find out. You'll find out.
And so I asked her where her husband was. And then Jen was like, oh my God, she's saying Reaper's real name. And I got blocked. Go me. Fucking idiots. Hey, Stewie. Why are you not a mod? You are a mod. It just didn't show your thing. Baby, I didn't see your comment if you're in here. If somebody sees Husby's comment, pin it so I can moderate him, please.
I mean, can you imagine somebody who is 38 years old, supposed to be a grown-ass adult, has to have their husband come in and protect them on the internet? On the internet. Even if my husband were home, I would never, ever behave like this. And I sure as hell wouldn't ask him to come protect me from the big bad internet. Because he would look at me and tell me I'm batshit crazy and get off the fucking internet. Like, that's exactly what he would tell me. She's so infantile. It's disgusting.
I know. Thank you, baby.
If I'm not mistaken, by this time of the day, I was already logged back into work and I was working my job while she's sitting here for another 5 hours doing this.
If I mod you, they can't block you on accident, baby. You don't have to worry about modding. Hey, baby, I'm sorry I didn't see you in here. Like, I don't understand how people can accept. Never mind. Shut up, Victoria. I'm so tired. I trusted that was gonna Their moderator literally the other day, I can show y'all. It's Jen's moderator. Well, I guess she's one of Mandy's now too. But she said she kept tagging me and shit, like trying to backhand comment. And I said, I tagged her. First time I ever tagged her, I said, please stop. She said I was extremely rude. And then she said I was bashing her. And I was like, neither one. Neither one. But yet, here we are yet again.
Stuff is made with natural ingredients.
But it only applies for other people. It doesn't apply for Jen and Reaper. They started talking about my kids. So I said, Tara, where's your husband?
Still lying, aren't we, Victoria? You started talking a bunch of shit prior to anyone asking you where your kids were. And let me correct you. I wasn't the one that said it. Pretty much everybody in the chat and in the boxes said it before it came out of my mouth. Before it came out of my mouth. But again, you're not going to be honest with your followers because you have to be the victim, don't you?
That's what I said. Victoria said, Tara, where's your husband? They allowed my children to be talked about and me to be attacked in the comments.
When were your children spoken about? Never. The only question they asked in the chat was, where are your children? Since you wanted to ask where my husband was, they wanted to ask where your children were. Like, nobody spoke about your children. That was the only thing spoken about. That's it. But she's going to lie anyways, because she needs to be the victim.
And just block her. It's okay. Just block her. I'm so fucking tired. I've come so far, but half the fucking people can't even see that because of these dumb bitches.
You've come so far. What? Exactly, Victoria. The only thing you have managed to do is get off house arrest. And the only reason why you got off house arrest is because your 100 days was up. That was it. You keep lying to your followers, telling them that your kids are coming home. And that's a bold-faced fucking lie. Do they know that you've already been to court twice trying to get your parental rights back and the judge has denied it twice? You haven't done anything that was court mandated for you to do to get those kids back. Nothing. I mean, you did get a job once and it lasted 2 days because you quit and you blamed TikTok for that. But instead of actually getting a job and getting your kids back, this is what you would prefer to do. Sit on your ass all day long on TikTok, putting yourself places that you don't belong, creating drama where it doesn't belong and where it shouldn't be started in the first place, and then crying for hours and hours playing the fucking victim. If you had put even half of this much energy into getting your damn kids back, then you probably would have gotten them back by now. But it's been 3 years and you haven't even started to do what the court has told you you needed to do. Why don't you take some of this energy and clean your fucking house? You don't even have a floor. You don't even have a floor. Your kids' rooms are disgusting. Absolutely disgusting. Who puts dirty pots and pans in their kid's closet? I don't know. Victoria does. That's how gross her house is. But instead of taking care of the things she needs to take care of to get her kids back or to even start the reunification, she'd rather spend that energy doing this. What she's doing in this live stream. She would rather do this because TikTok and drama and getting attention is way more important than her getting her kids back. So no, Victoria, I am so tired of hearing you say, I have gone so far, but nobody can see this because of these dumb bitches. The only dumb bitch is you because you haven't even tried to go even half an inch farther. Because you're too selfish. You only care about yourself.
Gotta make themselves fucking relevant. I'm the one that have to make myself relevant in every situation, right? But like you had a whole panel of 10 people crying because somebody sent somebody money.
Okay, so you just admitted yourself right here that you have to make yourself relevant. So you're admitting that you create these situations of drama and chaos so you can be relevant, so that you can gain attention. So you're jealous because there was a panel of 10 people crying because they've been hurt and betrayed by one person? Is that what you're jealous of that? I mean, you already admitted that you're pissed off because Lisa and Lori get more content coverage than you do. I mean, my God, Victoria, your true colors and your true self really did shine bright today in this live stream.
And you were supposed to be her sponsor.
Oh, see, here's the thing. Victoria, who claims she's in recovery, but isn't, because I'm sorry, just because you're abusing over the counter legal things does not make you in recovery. But clearly, if you were in recovery, you would know what a sponsor was and their role. It's very important. And when the person that you're sponsoring, you find out is lying and doing stuff like this behind your back and taking thousands of dollars from their followers. And again, I'm not going into this. I'm just putting out what I'm told and the evidence that I've seen. That's very hurtful, especially when you consider that person a really good friend. But Victoria wouldn't know this because the people that she's friends with, she only considers them friends because they either coddle her, buy her things, or give her money. She doesn't know what a real friendship is.
And you're outing her to the internet. Okay, that sounds legit to me. I love you. No, no, but I hate this so much. I really do, y'all. I don't know why it means anything to me. I don't. I've put up with all the backhanded comments. I put up with all that shit because I could ignore them. But why is it? Chrissy tried to come in there the other day and air out whatever the fuck was going on by her and somebody else, and they completely shut it down. Don't want no drama. But it was okay for those two to instantly attack me. Instantly.
Probably because neither one of us instantly attacked you. I actually kept my mouth shut for more than half of the time you were in there. I kept my mouth shut because it wasn't my page, not my live, not my panel. I kept my mouth shut until you tried to play Little Miss Victim while Jennifer was trying to explain something. Because again, you're so jealous that things happened to other people because of Itty, but you weren't part of that. So you have to try and make yourself part of it. Well, she showed my kids' pictures too. You showed that picture a million times on the internet, so nobody gives a shit. It's just it's frustrating and it's gross.
I just don't understand it. I'm just tired. I'm tired of it. Every fucking time. Jealous is the reason. Yeah, because they want to isolate me. That's obvious. Like, go look at any of the things. Narcissism is trying to make your victim isolated. Do I go in there and talk shit about them?
Oh my God. Are you kidding me right now, Victoria? You will box hop. You will go from live stream to live stream to live stream and get into a box. Completely interrupt the conversation that was already going on just so you could say, well, did you know about Reaper's husband? Did you know about Reaper stealing chicken? Did you know about that? And when the people in the boxes tell you they don't give a shit, you will continue to go on and on. Did you know that Tara's husband murdered somebody? Like, continue to go on and on and on. As a matter of fact, You did this in Jennifer's live or Chrissy Ahmed's live. That's who you did it. It was in Chrissy Ahmed's live. You went in there, tried talking shit about me and Villian and my husband. They told you they didn't want to hear it, that they had no problem with me or Villian. And you could not take a hint to save your life and continue to talk until they just ignored you. Everywhere you go, that's all you talk about. So again, why are you lying? Actually, I believe Villain still has a clip from that live stream where you did that. I'll ask her for it.
No, I don't. I don't do that to anybody. I don't know if I'll be able to scroll up on it. Because now that they're trying to shut it down, I don't know. Shit. Nope. Damn it. If anybody got those comments, please let me know. Because I wanted to. Oh, look, JFK over here talking shit too. I came over there and got muted. Fuck you. Hold on, give me just a second, y'all. I'm trying to see if I can find these comments. Oh, I have an insignificant short. While Victoria's putting the show on, crying for everybody. Yep, sure am. Dumb fuck. I'm sorry, guys. I really am.
No, you're not. You did this with the intention of this happening, and so you could go live and do this and get attention.
I know y'all do, and I don't want y'all to feel like I'm saying y'all aren't enough, but I did. I felt safe over there, and I got attacked. Again. It's not fucking fair. It's not. I hate it so much. A lot of y'all would, but I don't ever call for backup. Thank you, honey.
Again. If I ever called my husband to help back me up on the internet and he saw me in this state, number one, he would be embarrassed to have been married to me. Number two, he would have taken my phone away. Number three, he would have told me to grow the fuck up and stay off the internet if I am not adult enough to handle the internet. Oh, no. This is just. Oh, and I want to clear something up because it totally didn't cross my mind until I was watching Villains Live on this and she mentioned it and I was like, shit, you're right. Where Victoria's crying and whining about supposedly Eddie posting a video of her children when she posted, the video or a post of our group chat showing B's son, Jennifer's grandson, Christy's children. Victoria's children were not in there. There was no picture of Victoria's children. Actually, Eddie, and as much as I don't like her, did not post any photo of Victoria's children. Victoria was never part of our group chat in text messages. Never. So how would her picture of her kids end up in that group chat if she was never part of it? They wouldn't. So she's lying. Eddie never released any pictures of Victoria's kids. So again, she's taking a situation that was between Eddie, B, Jennifer, Christy, and myself and inserting herself as if she was part of that scenario. She was never part of our friendship group. Never. She was never part of our group chat. So And everybody's been wondering, like, where was the picture of your kids when we seen the video, and Victoria's kids were never in that video. Never. So, Victoria, good job on lying about Eddie posting a picture of your children from our group chat, a group chat that you were never part of. So, why are you lying about that? Are you just so desperate to be part of situations that I'm embarrassed to be a part of? I am embarrassed to be connected to some of these people, like Eddie, and like the new situation going on. I don't want to be part of any of this. But Victoria's desperate to be part of it. Maybe it's because she's desperate for people to think she has friends. I don't know. It's very, very weird.
I'm sorry, Stewie. But when you came, I guess I didn't see you. I didn't see you at all. But somebody said that you came in there and said something about Melita's going to do an interview. And Jen the trucker's own words were, I don't know why they would do that, because we have had nothing to do with Melita or the people in Melita's box. You have two people that have always been in Melita's box sitting in the live, and they're the ones that caused the issue.
I think what they meant was they never had a part of what's going on with the Melita thing, but you're so fucking dumb that you don't know how to comprehend anything. When she said that, I think that's what she meant. But just because she said that she had nothing to do with Melita or the people in Melita's boxes doesn't mean they're not allowed to invite Jennifer and myself in there to talk about other things. Okay? And that's exactly what happened. Jennifer was invited, and then I was invited. Plain and simple. I'm sorry that you're so jealous of the fact that they would invite Jennifer and myself into a box, but they wouldn't invite you. Like that's the only thing I can think of at this point. Would you just stop? Okay? Just stop. Everywhere you go, drama follows. And you're always the one to start it. And no, Jennifer and I did not start what happened in Mandy's live yesterday. Sorry, yes, I went to sleep and now I'm continuing the video. So now this was yesterday. That was all you, Victoria. And every single person that was in that live, all 300 plus people, have all stated the facts that it was you. You are the only one saying that we started it and all you said was good morning and we attacked you, because that is a complete fucking lie.
I have been in there every fucking day. But, shucky darn.
Oh, poor Victoria. I mean, I guess it is your fault still that they found out what a trash piece of shit person you are. And they wanted, I don't know, people who are not pieces of shit in their life. Sorry to break that news to you, but that's also a fact.
They did the same thing to Minnie when all that shit went down with Minnie the other day. Jen doesn't know how to not just make it about her.
Are you talking about which Minnie? The Minnie Mouse that is she's a wonderful person. Wonderful, sweet, adorable woman. I adore her. But is she the one that you tried latching onto and trying to turn against me as usual and Villain? And even she wouldn't buy your bullshit, because that's all you do is you go from page to page, live to live, box to box, and try and get people against me and Villain, and it doesn't work. And you can't stand that. You cannot stand that people like us. And that's what Victoria's entire problem is.
I said, hey, ladies, Good morning. And Jen goes, oh, Reaper, your favorite person's in here.
And my my response after that was, I'm just going to sit here and continue eating my blow pop and say nothing. And guess what? I said nothing until you started running your fucking mouth. That's when I said something. Again, Victoria, why are you even trying to compare yourself to Jennifer and her daughter? Your photo of your kids was never shown on Itty's live. Your kid's picture was never shown by Itty in that group chat because you were never part of that group chat. You're lying to be a part of something you were never a part of. That's just bad. Like, that's some serious mental fucking problems right there. Like, who does that? Like, Victoria just sits there one day and says, oh my God, Itty just put out pictures of B's son and Christy's kids and Jennifer's grandson. And she deleted the video because people said it was a horrible thing to do. So I'm just going to lie and say she released pictures of my kids too, so that I will be part of this because I have to be relevant somehow and I have to get attention. When the picture of your kids was never shown, because again, Victoria, I know I sound like a broken fucking record, but I need to at this point. You were never part of our group chat. Therefore, your picture of your kids was never in that group chat. Therefore, never got shown.
I didn't say shit to neither one of the stupid bitches. Neither fucking one of them. But that's all right. And my phone won't even fucking unlock because of it. I love you too, baby. I'm sorry. My stupid phone's acting dumb. It's full again. Alright, baby. Yeah, and that's another thing. She said, my husband may be in prison, but I spend more time with him than you do your husband. Pretty sure I slept beside mine for 8 hours last night. I'm pretty sure I slept with my husband's hand across my waist for 8 hours last night. Where was yours? Probably cuddled up with his bunkie, bitch.
Oh. See, I know little things about your marriage that you probably wouldn't want me to announce. You know, much like you've cried and whined about how you and your husband are more roommates than a married couple. You do spend way more time talking about my husband than, well, shit, I spend talking about him. And I do spend more time with him, even though he's locked up, than you spend with yours. You are on TikTok almost 24/7. The man is home. He wants to eat. You make him cook, and then you make him get up and get you your soda. You make him bring you bread while your dumbass has been home all day sitting around on TikTok, whining and crying or bitching and screaming or conniving and lying while he was out working. And still, even at the dinner table, you can't even pay attention to your husband because you're on TikTok. And then when he's relaxing, you're on TikTok. And then even when he's in bed snoring, you're sitting right there next to him on TikTok. You spend more time on TikTok than you spend with him. Just because he's in your home and in your vicinity doesn't mean you're spending time with him, Victoria. That's not what that means. You're you're so dumb. You actually think because you're sitting next to him, you're actually spending time with him? No. You care about TikTok and you care more about getting attention on TikTok and you care about trying to be relevant on TikTok than you care about being a wife to your husband. And you can say what you want about my husband, sweetheart. The fact still remains that you went for a 16-year-old high school boy when you were 24 with 4 kids by 2 different daddies, and you groomed him. You groomed him. 16-year-old boy. That fact still remains.
You know that little bitch is a giver or a taker, not a receiver. What? A receiver, not a giver? Sorry. I couldn't say it right.
That's because you're daft as fuck, Victoria.
She, y'all, do y'all know that? And you know what? I'd stop talking about her, but round two, ding ding. Actually, it's like round 565 million.
Correct. Because all you do is talk about me and my husband. You are so obsessed with the two of us. It's gross. I am at this point believing that it's probably the smartest thing in our interest to get a protection order against her because I don't know what she's capable of doing. She's daft as fuck, but look at her. Look how unhinged she is. I don't know what she's capable of doing while I'm in Kentucky visiting my parents. Hell, maybe that protection order is a good thing. Maybe I should go ahead and do that.
But you know that even when she allegedly got pregnant, he was married. She was a, what is it called? A barracks bunny, whatever the fuck that is. She was some hoe running around the barracks trying to figure out which military man she could get to get her pregnant.
Oh my God, Victoria, I love it when you talk about shit you don't know what you're talking about and it comes out a complete and fucking lie. Yeah. First of all, again, I went for a man. I didn't go for a 16-year-old little boy in high school. Second, he didn't get married until May of 1995. Me and him were together in November of 1994, December, January of 95, February, March, and April. If I gave birth in November of 1995 to our daughter, then we would have had to have been together before they got married, which would have been in February, actually. We conceived on my birthday. If I was with him when he was married, then that would have meant I gave birth in February of 1997. Or no, 1996. My daughter was born in November of 95. Now, I know you can't math because you're the dumbest fucking human I've ever seen in my entire life. But it's actually quite simple. And you would talk about me being a barracks bunny. I was with one soldier my whole life other than my ex-husband, and he joined the army after we got married. You proudly admit that you've been pregnant 18 times by different men. At 24, you had 4 children by different men. And don't forget, during that time, you were chasing a 16-year-old high school boy. You even went to his prom, didn't you, Victoria? Who did you get to babysit your 4 kids? Their fathers? While you took the new boyfriend to prom? To his prom? Yeah, you might want to know what you're talking about before you open your dumb mouth.
Stop what?
You know what I find the funniest is that she's so proud that she just said all that and it was completely wrong. Completely 100% wrong. I mean, not gonna lie, yes, we were still together even after he got married and I came back from Georgia. But yeah, we got pregnant way before they got married.
Yeah, it was supposed to be a Q&A. I'm being a hateful bitch, is what I'm being.
Ah, okay. So you're being normal. Gotcha.
Yeah, what am I supposed to fucking stop?
Oh, I don't know. Lying would be a good start.
Hey, listen, I do want to say this. Like, none of y'all, I will never be upset with you for anybody that you follow. I don't care who you mod for. I don't care. As long as you're not running somewhere to talk about me and them running back to me talking about them, I don't fucking care.
Bullshit. Because if she found out any of her people, her followers, were modding for me or Jennifer or Villian, she would have the same fucking hissy fit she's having right now.
But I am downright just fed up with this bullshit right here. What if I'm tired of being the bigger person and the better person?
Oh my god. Hey, Victoria, you have to try being the bigger person and the better person before you could be tired of being the bigger and better person. Victoria, stop, really. I have to pee. And you just keep making me laugh way too hard here. Oh my god. How about you just try being less of a piece of shit and start there?
What if I just want to be a raging cunt for a second?
Well, so you want to just continue being yourself. Okay.
Like, say in the airport, baby, you don't have to announce your departure. I'm sure no one will understand, will even miss it. I know, baby. I know. And I just don't understand. Okay, for 10 years. I'm just tired of it, Christy. I really am. I'm fucking tired of finding a place that I feel okay in. They did it to Chrissy in that group. Hell, they did it to Terry.
No, you did it to Terry. You treated Terry like shit, just like you treated Chrissy like shit, just like you treat everybody like shit. You lie to everybody, everybody. And then when they find out the truth, you treat them like shit. That's exactly what you did to Terry. Now you're going to sit there and blame us for Terry? Terry came to us, okay? We didn't go to Terry. Terry came to Villian. Then Terry came to me. Because she realized what a lying piece of shit you are. She realized that you're a manipulating little narcissistic bitch. And she was sick of it. Just like everybody else who is leaving you is sick of it. Hell, Victoria, there's people that are still among you that are sick of it. You just don't know it yet. But you'll find out soon enough.
Every fucking time they try to do it to Melita. And you know what the fucked up part? Come on, baby. The fucked up part is Melita is quite literally the only person, the only one out of all of them that has stuck up for me like that.
When no secret, Victoria? Yeah, Melita was never your friend. She was helping me. That's all it was. Okay? And what did we do to Melita? We didn't do anything to Melita. Not a damn thing. At least I didn't do anything to Melita. I know Jennifer didn't do anything to Melita. Nobody I know of has done anything to Melita. Well, other than you lying to Melita. Because that's all you do is lie to everybody. You manipulate them, you lie to them, you gaslight them, and then eventually they find out the truth. And then you still blame them even after they leave your sorry ass because they found out the truth. Like, it's amazing how she constantly has, like, it's everybody else's fault. It's never Victoria's fault. It's everybody else's fault.
And now they just turn their back on her too? Okay.
Who said I turned my back on Melita? Did anybody hear me say I have turned my back on Melita? Not that I'm aware of. Actually, still supposed to be having a phone conversation with Melita. But Victoria, again, inserting herself where she doesn't belong, acting like she knows information that she doesn't know. Because poor Victoria has to make herself relevant somehow.
I don't agree with the whole Melita and whatever thing. That's not what I'm saying. But I just thought about that. Melita is literally the only one. The only one that stuck up for me when it came to all that other bullshit.
Hey, Victoria, Melita's not going to share all that money with you. I hope you know that. You can't try and kiss her ass now that you know that she got a lot of money from followers, because she ain't sharing that shit with you.
Of being in alive and people not attacking me. Now, did she say things? Absolutely. But that doesn't fucking matter.
So it doesn't matter that she said stuff against you? That it doesn't matter. See, this is Victoria right here. She was okay with somebody blocking her on TikTok and saying, I don't want to be friends with you on TikTok, but I'll be friends with you off the app. Like, she's okay with that. I guess because it's easier for her to gaslight and manipulate people that way. I don't know. It's weird.
Make me commute. And I know some of y'all, like, know or whatever in TikTok drama. What do you mean, Heather? Like, Christy gets a lot of shit. What? Who cares? I don't know. I literally was just, I was clearing out space when that happened. I was listening to him on my tablet because I was supposed to go live in 6 minutes to do a Q&A. And I just made... Hold up. I'm trying to pull it up. I'm sorry, guys. I really am. I just fucking hate this.
What are you sorry about? The fact that you are literally sitting there playing victim for no reason at all? And the fact that you're still trying to get stream the live stream, even though Jennifer is gone. I left by now and went back to working. But yeah, you still want to just listen to this live stream so that you can sit there and cry and whine and lie about what we're saying or what was being said? I mean, what part are you sorry about? That you created this entire situation yourself and then had to go live and make it about you? Like, what part are you sorry about? That you have done nothing but lie and manipulate and gaslight your followers since day one and still continue to do it? Like, what are you going to do when Villian's video comes out? Seriously, you will never be able to lie your way out of what information is in this video. Never. I don't. I just. We thought yesterday was bad with Victoria like this. When Villian's video comes out, it's going to be a million times worse.
Thank you for accepting my request, baby. I just made this.
All I'm going to say is, how can one group of people that don't say anything without facts be so wrong about somebody, but not be wrong about anything else? About somebody, but not be wrong about anything else. That's what I said.
And not one fucking thing you said in that video made any sense, Victoria. None. Not one thing you said.
I really don't mean to make y'all be mad at anybody else. I really don't. I'm sorry. What? Like, that's what they're trying to do, y'all. I read you the messages from that one person, and it's not just her. A lot of them think that. They know if they can take, I've said it before, a lot of my support comes from this app, right?
Yeah, that seems to be one of your biggest problems is that you rely on TikTok way too much.
I don't believe that I'd be standing right here, right now, without my husband and a lot of you amazing people. So they want so badly to remove all of my support and isolate me because that's going to give them the best chance to be right. That's going to give them the best chance for me to fail, for me to OD, for me to relapse, for me whatever.
Oh my God. Tell me you're gaslighting everybody without actually saying you're gaslighting everybody. Nobody is trying to do that. Nobody. You're the only one doing that to yourself. You haven't done anything to better yourself. I've already gone through the list of shit that you have not done to better yourself. Nobody's trying to take your support away. They knew every truth about you a week ago. A week ago. Which is a week prior to me and Jennifer being in that live. I have never gone into any other live and tried to turn anybody against you. You have done that with me. In every live you go into, you try and turn people against me. Thankfully, they know you're a nut job and they ignore you. But I have never done that with you. As much as you want to lie and say that we do that, we don't. We don't follow you everywhere. We don't go into all of your little weird groups that you say are your safe space. If you literally can only have a safe space on TikTok, that's another issue that you have. You have way too many mental issues to be on the internet, period. You need severe help. You need help mentally. You need help with your sobriety. You need help, period. Is if you actually think that this is healthy behavior, you're absolutely wrong.
They say it all the time. If you just watch, they say it all the time. All right, baby, I love you.
We say what? The truth about you? Victoria, you dumbass, listen to what I'm about to say, because I know you watch every one of my videos about you. You are the one who got all snarky and shit and told Villian to pull your records. You had nothing to hide. But then the minute those records are pulled, and then I start covering the records and pulling records as well, that's when you became acting like this. That's when the behavior got worse and worse and worse. And you have done nothing but lie about me and about Villian because you are trying so desperately to keep your followers and other people from listening to the facts that Villian and I have put out and said about you. Not just said, but we have actually put out the fucking proof on you. We've put the evidence on you. And you desperately want people to ignore that. That's why you're always talking shit about me. That's why you're always talking about my husband. Because you think that by constantly calling out my husband for something that he has been accountable for 29 years, again, a word that you don't understand, so you have to ask Siri every time you hear it, that people are going to hate me because of him. The difference between all of this, the difference here, he's not on social media scamming people and lying to people. You are. Okay? You are. That's the difference here. And you still won't take accountability that you created this entire mess with Villian and myself. You did this. You did it to yourself. Your behavior, your words, your actions, you did it to yourself. But no, let's just sit here and continue to play victim and lie to everybody and twist everything around. It's easier for you, right? Are you going to be able to do that once Villian's video comes out about you? No, you're not.
Sorry. It's that isolation tactic. Look it up. It's how it happens with narcissists.
And the only fucking narcissist here is you, Victoria. You. You are a master narcissist. A master narcissist. People that are closest to you, family members of yours, have all said that you are a fucking narcissist. Victoria, you mentally, emotionally, and physically abused your children. You let your husband mentally, emotionally, and physically abuse your children. You took one of your younger kids and coached that child into lying to CPS to tell CPS that one of your older children sexually abused them because you wanted to get revenge on one of your older kids for calling CPS on your narcissistic, abusive ass. And you would call us narcissists? Nobody's doing any kind of isolation tactic on you. This is what it feels like, Victoria, when you lie for years and you steal from people and you scam them and you gaslight them and you use them and you abuse people. And people actually start opening their eyes to the truth because it's coming out in the buttloads. That's what this is, Victoria. That's exactly what this is. People are seeing you for who you truly are. It's not an isolation tactic. It's people seeing who you truly are. And that's all this is. And you know it. And you're starting to panic because it's getting closer and closer to Villian's video coming out about you. And you know. You're scared shitless of what's in that video. And you should be.
You don't know what you're talking about when it comes to my babies. I can't talk about it, but nothing that everybody else says.
It is exactly like Villian has already stated. Victoria, you silenced your children every time they came on the app and tried to tell the truth about you and the abuse. Guess what? As Villian said, Villian is not going to silence anybody. Oh, here we go with the fake fucking gag order again. Really? Don't worry. Everybody will hear the truth when Villian's video comes out. Everyone. And, well, the truth is not going to be deniable with this. You won't have to hear it from us. It's going to be in that video.
She's a no rascal. But they do this every single time, and it sucks that people let them do it. But I really and truly believe it happens before they even really understand what's going on.
No, we've never done this. Not even yesterday did we do this. And yeah, Victoria, again, Mandy and Jen learned what's really going on with you and about you a week ago. A week ago. They just didn't know how to, I don't know, deal with the situation because they don't like to block people. So they pretty much let you sabotage yourself in the chat and give them a reason to block you. Because they were ready to block you a week ago and be done with you. Sorry. I know. People learning the truth about you.
If Mandy would have read what was going on in the comments, I don't think this would have happened. But she let them do that. And it really upsets me. Look.
Me and Jennifer had nothing to do with how Mandy and Jen felt about you. They felt this way for a week. Can't blame us for this. This is all on you.
Like, Jen did exactly what she wanted to do. She pointed out that I called Tara by her actual name, and literally Tara said, everybody knows my name, so why the fuck would it matter I was calling you by your name?
Did you hear me say anything against you calling me by my name? Did you hear me bitch or whine or cry like you are right now? No. Did I block you? I'm not a mod over there. So again, I'm getting blamed for this, even though I actually said it. I don't care if she said my name. Everybody knows my name. But it's me. So Victoria has to blame me.
I'm sorry. Everybody gonna make fun of me because I'm wiping my face off with my sleeve. I really don't care. I mean, I do, obviously, but whatever. I'm so worried about fucking Lori being upset with you and thinking something wrong, but goddamn, never mind. It doesn't even fucking matter. I've been fighting for my place in that fucking life since day one. But hey, dog lover, how does it make you feel? Does it make you feel awesome that you've been trying to get me out for weeks now and they do it in a matter of 10 minutes?
When you have to try and fight your way into a live for months, that would tell you that they don't want you there to begin with. And again, Jennifer and I had nothing to do with this.
I don't know. Like, Christy, am I wrong in what I said though? Like, they basically told you to shut up yesterday. They didn't want no drama in their live. But they sure as fuck let those bitches do it.
That's funny that you say that because you literally are proving us right at this point. So if they said yesterday they didn't want any drama in their live and no drama was started, and then today Jennifer and I are invited into a box and we're there and there's no drama going on whatsoever until you enter the chat and then you start running your mouth. All of a sudden there's drama, you get booted, and the drama stops. I don't know. To me, that was you creating drama. And then once they booted you out, the drama stopped. Victoria, face it. Everywhere you go, there's drama because you are the one creating it.
Maybe I'm wrong. Maybe I'm wrong about people. I don't know. Well, always. I don't know. Oh well. It doesn't fucking matter anyway. Yeah, JFK can lick ass. I know. I know. Yep. She stole money recently. Anybody want to ask her how in the fuck she got that laptop?
Yeah, nobody has to ask me because I already said how I got my laptop. It's called a job, Victoria. A job. It's spelled Job. Job. You might want to try getting one of those.
Sorry, I was trying to. She got that laptop getting money to get her number changed that she didn't ever change.
Prove it, Victoria. I dare you. I dare you to prove that's how I got my laptop. I dare you to prove that there was a fundraiser for me to change my phone number and that we collected any money. I dare you to prove that. Oops, you can't because it never happened. I swear I've never seen anybody so jealous of other people who are able to purchase things for themselves because they have a job. Because Victoria can only get things by begging her followers to buy her stuff.
Right? And you can add fucking Jennifer to that bullshit too. Oh no, did I use her real name? Should I start calling her or what is it, Chevy dumbass? I mean, girl. Stupid bitch.
I love how Victoria calls everybody stupid bitch, yet she wants to sit there and spread lies about people and yet have nothing to back up that lie. Nothing. And she doesn't have anything because it never happened.
Her whole account now. You know what I mean? Oh, yay. Let's listen to what Raggedy Ditch had something to say.
Because I want to make sure that the mother heifers I'm speaking to see my whole face for this one. Victoria, what we're not going to do is call people that I love and care about to see you next Tuesdays.
Oh, you mean Tara being a cunt? Okay.
Reaper and Jen were already in Mandy's box when you made the decision to go in Mandy's live. Fuck up number one. Let's talk about fuck up number two.
Oh, really? Mmm.
Oh, what's wrong, Victoria? You didn't want your followers to know the truth about the matter? So you had to hurry up and turn off Raggedy's video? Sounds like you got busted.
Okay, baby. Send it to me. Yeah, they're troublemakers, all right. Somebody tell me what the fuck to delete off my phone next so I can reply to this dumb cunt. I'll call her a cunt too.
Oh, wait, you're not going to finish playing the video? Oh, you don't want your followers to know the rest of the truth? That what Raggedy is saying in that video is the truth, so you don't want to play it. I gotcha.
This is the last thing somebody's gonna do. How about somebody go ask Mandy about that? Mandy's always actually, no, we don't have to. I'll go back to Raggedy Dishes stuff, but hold on.
I know my attitude bad.
Well, I'm sure Jen's got me blocked by now too. Yep.
Like y'all. And
Who the fuck cares?
But wait, we wanted to hear the rest of what Raggedy was saying about you. You know, the truth about what happened in that live because she was there and saw and heard everything. Damn. I figured you would actually play it, but yeah, you've already lied so much about what happened in there. If you played Raggedy's video, your followers would be questioning you. Why were you lying?
this is how we do it. We don't.
Just to reiterate on this, Mandy and Jen knew how they felt about Victoria a week ago. It had nothing to do with me or Jennifer, the outcome of what happened. Nothing.
Oh, are y'all mad? I'm gonna have to restart because I just got another violation. I'll be right back. Whether y'all want to come back or not is up to you. I'll be back though. I'm this close. I've called your friend a lot worse. You said it, not me. Clearly, it wasn't the way they don't. It doesn't matter. It wasn't so much a safe space.
Again, why do you deserve a safe space when you didn't even allow your children to have a safe space when they lived with you? Why? That's what I'd love to know. I know many, 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 many people want to know the answer to that. Why you think you should have a safe space when you took away your children's safe space living with you. You are so fucking selfish, self-absorbed, and shallow. It is pathetic.
It was supposed to be. Whatever, who the fuck cares? Yeah, I know. Less drama. Cool.
Clearly, Victoria wants more drama. That's why she does all this shit. Again, all of this is because of her behavior, her actions, her lies, everything. None of this has to do with me. None of this has to do with Jennifer. None of this has to do with Villian. It has to do with the fact that Victoria cannot be honest about a single fucking thing in her life. Nothing.
Oh, but I'm sorry. Raggedy didn't block me. She made a. I thought we were doing less drama. Stupid bitch. I swear to God, dude.
Now, why would Raggedy agree to doing less drama? Her damn name is Raggedy T. It's all she posts about is drama. And the only thing you live for is drama.
I really and truly fucking these dumb motherfuckers. Exactly. Take a long walk off of a short period. Okay, I don't want in like Discord or anything like that put in here. Reaper is a disgusting human being. Yo, like, how in the fucking hell can anybody support and be okay with somebody like, oh, she didn't do her husband's crime? I know, but you know, she was so jealous that somebody put flowers on the woman that her husband took out of this world. She was so jealous that somebody put flowers. She literally went and took the flowers off of that woman's grave and then bragged about it on the internet. Who the fuck can support that?
That's a great question. Who would support that? I don't know. Because that never happened either, Victoria. Where's your proof? Oh my God. The only thing that happened with those damn flowers, which were put there for attention, because who does that and then has pictures taken of it to put all over YouTube just to say, look what I did? Okay. And the only thing I said was I would love to go there and see if they left their phone number or email address on the card, because that person is notorious for wanting to insert themselves in everybody's family and get their family members involved in everything. That is the only thing I said, was that I would love to go see if there was information left, like a phone number or email. Never once said I was going to remove the flowers. Never once did I go to the gravesite and remove flowers. I didn't even go and check on a card. Not even once. Have I been to her gravesite before? Yes. before the flowers and way after. Because again, it is my husband's family member. That's it. And Victoria, I have another job for you. I know I shouldn't use that word because she's scared of it. I have another proposition for you. Find that evidence that I went and removed flowers from Jenny's grave and then bragged about removing those flowers on the internet. Please show proof that that happened. Oh, again, you can't because that didn't happen. Like, so you just now make up a bunch of bullshit out of your own ass and put it out in the world hoping it'll stick? Because it's all lies. I mean, seriously, if you're going to lie about me, at least make it better than that. Or at least, if you're going to say something about me, have some proof to back it up. You know, like me and Villian do when we talk about you. Everything we've said about you, we have produced evidence. Everything you say about me and Villian, you have produced nothing. Not a damn thing. Because all you know how to do is lie. You cannot stand the fact that people like me. It kills you inside that people like me. It kills you inside that more people dislike you than like you. Like, I really, the only thing I can think of is I made a video about her because she did wrong. Prior to that, she was in my DMs and all this other shit. The first time I ever spoke to Victoria was when I told her how fucking stupid she was, sending Lisa $30 knowing it was going to go to drugs. And Victoria sat right there in her live stream and told me, well, yes, I know it's going to drugs, but I think it's safer to send her the money to buy the drugs than to not send her the money and take the chance of her dealer hurting her. So yes, that was my first encounter with Victoria. Lovely. I should have known she was a piece of shit from that very second.
Oh, just like another girl the other day said, because Reaper made all the little dumb shit videos about how awesome her husband, and I will continue to use air quotes until I see a marriage license because the bitch ain't married to him. Anyway, it's weird to have a pretend. Like, if I ever had a pretend husband, it sure the fuck wouldn't be somebody in prison, just saying.
No shit, Sherlock. Why would anybody have a pretend husband who is in prison for murder? Like, make that one make sense. I mean, what the fuck? If I'm going to pretend about being married to somebody, sure as hell is not going to be a murderer in prison. I mean, what the fuck? No. I married him. He happens to be in prison for murder, something that he did 29 years ago, that he has been accountable for 29 years and has changed his life. Who also, yes, happens to be the father of my oldest child. I guess I should have done what Victoria did and, I don't know, check out all the 16-year-old high school boys and groomed one of them. I guess that's better in her opinion.
Anyway, but these women were like, oh my gosh, he's been in there for too long. Would you have said that if somebody took your 20-year-old daughter off this planet on top of her 4-year-old's baby?
Whose 4-year-old's baby? Now my husband supposedly took the life of a 4-year-old or a 4-year-old's baby? Like, what the fuck is she even talking about? This is how clueless she is. Absolutely clueless. Victoria, again, you have no room to talk about my husband when you yourself abused your children and allowed your husband to abuse your children in several ways. So, you have no room to talk about my husband whatsoever. Also, he's not on social media. He's had nothing to do with you. He's had nothing to do with my channel. And no, I don't make videos talking about how wonderful my husband is. That's what I don't understand where she's getting this information. Seriously, I do not platform my husband Victoria platforms my husband. That's sad.
Would you still be saying that about them?
But everybody is supposed to support a child abusing piece of shit like you, Victoria. Everybody's supposed to support you when you coached one of your youngest kids to lie to CPS and tell CPS that they sexually assaulted them or abused them just so you could get revenge on one of your older kids for calling CPS, but you expect support. See, my husband's not on here asking for support. My husband doesn't need your support. My husband doesn't need anyone's support on here. He has support. He has support within his family. He has support within me. He has support with his children, his daughter, and his stepson. You're the child abusing, junkie, lying, scamming bitch who is on social media begging for everyone's support, but lying about who you are and things you've done to get that support. And then stealing $15,000 from people. And I say stealing, yes, because you did promise to pay these people back and then you ghosted them. See, there's the difference. My husband has bettered his life and he's working daily. He does good for other people while you sit here and do this and demand support.
Where's the video proof of what? Of her taking the flowers off? Of her living in a car with her young child so she could put money on that canteen?
Yes, please show me video proof that I took flowers off of Jenny's grave. I want to see this because somebody obviously looks like me went and did it, because it sure as hell wasn't me, but you don't have that video proof. And what are you trying to say? I went homeless so that I could put money on his books? Victoria, now you keep bringing up his trust fund, which is what they call it in Texas. Are you just jealous because when you were in jail, your husband didn't put money on your books? He didn't even bail you out. Is that what the problem is here? That I do take care of my husband and his commissary with my paycheck that I get from work, but your own husband wouldn't put any money on your books when you were in jail? You poor thing. I see the problem now. I do. I'm starting to see it at least a little more clear now.
Thank you being nosy. Shiz happens on YouTube. You went into the Discord, I can put you in that too.
Oh, yes. Spread more misinformation and bullshit by people that have been literally trying to take my channel down for over a year and a half now. That Victoria is getting all this information, by the way, that she is saying in this live, she's getting from that Discord. Okay? She's getting it from there. So, yeah, pretty funny. Because they don't even have proof that I went and took flowers off of a grave. Because it never fucking happened. I just love it when people lie like that, yet have nothing to back it up, because it never happened. I almost wonder if Shiz realizes that by you promoting her and her channel and her Discord, that you're going to make her and everybody in there look like shit because of who you really are. Because you didn't tell them who you really were, did you? I don't like Shiz, not one bit. But I know for a fact Shiz would destroy your ass. If you're scared of anybody, it should be Shiz. Oh, but yeah, that's right. She's trying to use you to get, records on me from Kentucky, when she already has everything from Kentucky. That's right. So as long as she needs you, you're okay. But as soon as she doesn't need you anymore, and she finds out who you really are.
No, like, let her, if she wants to ask a question, let her ask a question. Yeah, there's no reason to. We want people to know how disgusting this person is.
Yes, Victoria wants to lie about me so that you guys will not listen to who she really is. And let me tell you, she really is disgusting. And anything me or Villain have said about Victoria has been 100% factual. And again, we have all of the proof to back it up.
Like, by all means, ask all the questions that you want to. So,
Yes, ask all the questions you want to ask Victoria about me because she really doesn't know how to answer them because so far she's gotten everything wrong. But don't ask Victoria questions about herself because she's just going to lie to you.
documents. Hold on. Yeah, it's bad. She has done so many disgusting things. But, like, how could, when she first found out
Wait a minute, don't change the subject. I thought you were just about to show proof that I stole flowers off of Jenny's grave. Oh, you don't have that proof. That's why you stopped. Gotcha. Good to know.
about me, she was always like, I only stole once. And when she first found out about me, she was always like, I only stole once. And blah, 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 right? But then she tells us that she, thank you. I'm sorry. Thank y'all all for the gift. Stop, Emmy. But then she tells us that, she pewed a man in the butt because he was cheating. She was married to him when she was, what would she say, 16, 15, something like that.
No, see, I'm not a whore like you. I didn't get married before I hit puberty. I got married at 16, not 15. And yeah, what does me shooting my ex-husband in the ass have to do with stealing? I shoplifted one time. Yes, that's the truth. Guess what? My records even prove that. Can you say that, Victoria? No. You have multiple shoplifting charges. Multiple. As a matter of fact, in one of those shoplifting charges, you gave the police officer your child's name and date of birth as yourself. And you got charged with false identifying, didn't you? Yes, you did. We proved that. We put those records out there.
But, and it was, somebody asked why she didn't get put in jail. She said it was legal back then. You could do that as long as they didn't, over. What? The lies that this woman has said.
So you were there when I was 17 and the police officer told me I was okay? I don't recall you being there. I know there were several people there, but I don't recall you being there. I would have remembered the smell, the stench, if you were anywhere near me.
But she's not taking accountability. And just like she said, as I was going into that lab for the second time, because, remember, I left to go down the driveway so I could go get me some drinks of which.
By the way, who is this us you keep talking about? You keep saying us. I didn't tell you shit. I told other people this, and you just happened to hear about it. That's all it was. Why do you have to include yourself where you are not, where you don't belong? Because I didn't tell you anything. Yeah, nobody gives a shit that you went to the gas station and bought more stackers. It's clear that you're on a bunch of stackers right then. Where did I not take accountability? I'm the one who outed myself and told everybody that I shot my ex-husband in the ass. My first husband. So I don't know how that's not taking accountability. Victoria, you're the only one that doesn't take accountability. You're the only one that can't even spell the fucking word without asking Siri how to spell it or the meaning of it. Aren't you the one that asked Siri what it means to be in recovery while you claim you are in recovery? Like, come on now. Really?
Which I did. Um, that 99% on this app can't even spell accountability. Less, nonetheless, take it. Like you.
Where have I not taken accountability? I took accountability for lying about my husband's victim being male because I said I thought I was protecting my husband. I took accountability for that. I took accountability. Hell, how did I'm the one that outed myself for getting arrested for shoplifting. I told my channel about it months prior to them pulling it out as if it was some deep, dark secret they found out about me. I'm actually the one that told my channel about my evictions. Oh my God, months before the other people pulled it out, claiming it was some deep, dark secret. I'm the one that told everybody that when I was 20, 21 years old, that I was a hacker for 1 year and regretted it. I'm the one that outed myself when I admitted that I'm the one that I did shoot my first husband in the ass with a 22. What are you talking about? Victoria, you are the only one that's not taking accountability. No matter how much proof and evidence Villian and I have put out about you, you still fucking lie about it. You still lie. And look at this. This whole live stream has been about nothing but me. And I had nothing to do with what happened to her in Mandy's life. Not one thing.
Like, don't even get me fucking started. Reaper! Tara is her name. Want her address, name, birthday, and social security number? I'd probably get that too.
Oh, I'm sure you could because you're that desperate enough to do that because you're trying so hard for people not to pay attention to anything Villian and I put out about you. And you're really desperate right now to keep everybody's attention away from Villian because that video is fixing to come out. So, yeah, I wouldn't put it past her to put out my social and date of birth and my address, and my phone number is already out there. I wouldn't put it past her. But just remember, Victoria, you're the one digging your hole deeper and deeper and deeper.
Oh my fucking God. You are so worried that somebody's going to find out something you did, boo-boo, aren't you? I got 3 more accounts. Hey, y'all might want to go ahead and add all my other accounts. I don't know. Can one of my girls pin them? Because, yeah, they're going to keep reporting this one. And I got an account that's 3 times the size of this one, baby. Where's yours?
Yeah, and she loves to talk about her following count. Are you going to brag about the account you had when you had over 200,000 followers? And the only reason you had 200,000 followers was because you were exploiting your 15-year-old pregnant daughter. Because you're so proud that your 15-year-old daughter got pregnant. Right. Yeah. She should never be allowed to claim the title of mother. I don't know who she's saying is reporting her live. I know I was working at the time this part was going on, something Victoria is allergic to. Nobody was reporting her live that I know of. And I've spoken to many people and asked about it. If they were, they were. If they weren't, they weren't. It doesn't matter. Victoria was also doing it to Mandy's live. She does it to our lives all the time. She's constantly reporting us as well. So who gives a shit, Victoria? Stop you fucking crying.
She thanked Lisa and Lisa's addiction for getting 10K followers on YouTube.
Again, lies. I thanked Lisa and her stupidity in scamming people because my content on her is what helped grow my channel. That's what I thanked her for. Not her addiction, you dumbass. But it is Victoria. She'll twist anything to fit her narrative.
No, she's still doing it. Can y'all believe that? Like, what? No, not just my hate me.
Are you seriously asking if people can believe that Mandy is still live, not talking about you? I was long gone working, so I have no clue how long they were still on live. But you're actually going to say that while you have been sitting over here for damn near 2.5 hours crying about them and their live when they weren't even talking about you anymore? That's pretty funny there, Victoria. Nobody was talking about you, but you're still crying. I'm just going to end the video here because she goes on and on and on, still crying and whining and blaming me for everything. I had nothing to do with what happened in Mandy's live, period. I was asked if I would come into the live, and then when I came in, I was asked to take a box. That was it. Nobody was talking about Victoria. Victoria shows up, starts showing her ass out, starts being typical Victoria, and that's what happened. Anybody that was in that live can tell you exactly what I just told you. The only one that's going to tell you different is Victoria. And that should tell you who's telling the truth. Not Victoria. But she's got to make it always about me. I'm not sure why. I'm not sure why. I I don't understand it. Well, because I made a video on her for being stupid. And since then she's been out for my blood. Like it's crazy. Like I'm still trying to get over this fucking cold. It's just crazy the way she behaves. And she's getting more unhinged the closer it gets to Villian's video coming out because she's scared shitless. That's why she keeps telling her followers, oh, there's not going to be anything in that video other than what they've already said. Because she doesn't want them to watch the video. She knows it's going to be way worse than that. And she knows she's not going to be able to lie her way out of it. I mean, I don't know. She might try, but she's going to look really stupid trying. Villian's right. This video is going to ruin Victoria. And she knows. That's why she's trying so desperately to deflect. That's why she's trying so desperately to lie about me. And because she wants you guys to look at me instead of looking at her. And I'm sorry, I'm just not that exciting. I'm not as exciting as she's trying to say I am. I didn't steal anybody's grave flowers. I didn't take funding money from my laptop. I did that with my job. You know, because that's what happens when you have a job. You get paychecks, you know, and then you can put a little bit aside for things that you absolutely need. And a laptop is what I've been needing a new one for like over 2 years or about 2 years. So yeah, it's just, that's all she's doing. And she's looking more pathetic every time she does it. Actually, her little live stream meltdown toddler tantrum yesterday was awesome because she showed her true colors to a lot of people. My inbox has been exploding with people saying, oh my God, you were absolutely right about Victoria. And I'm pretty sure Villian's inbox looks the same. So yeah, you did us a favor by doing that yesterday, Victoria. You didn't do yourself any favors. Anyways, I'll see you in the next video. Be safe. Take care. Bye. And promise, don't be a Victoria.